moment.
That's great.
But you were talking about the acid of water.
Yes.
And of course, the water we're drinking, and it's in, I think, in the stress book, where you're talking about the acid content.
Well, when our body's stressed, as well as when we eat a lot of acid-forming foods, like sugar makes our tissues more acidic.
Yeah.
Meat makes our tissues very acidic. Starches, excessive starches, chips and bread, that makes the body acidic.
Now, cancer likes acid, is it?
Well, cancer will generally be more promoted. It literally, it doesn't induce cancer, but it can promote cancer or make
It loves that
make
atmosphere.
it grow more so. If the body's in it, if the tissues of the body are more acidic. But the good news is that water, especially there's alkaline waters, vegetables and fruits are alkaline. And so again, it's important to eat a lot more of a plant-based diet. Beans are more alkaline. So that's why that's why I want to eat more plant-based diet, because it literally invites health into our body.
You were saying about people having acid reflux.
Yes, now that's different. When we have acid reflux, see what happens, a lot of people when they're stressed a lot, many times they'll produce too much hydrochloric acid, or some people will produce too little hydrochloric acid. And so that's different from the acidity in the tissues and cells of the body. And you're right, because so many people are stressed out, they're having to take a lot of antacids as well as proton pump inhibitors like the little purple pill or Zantac or these other H2 blockers that turn down the acid. But again, what we need to do, we need to slow down, relax. See, what happens is when we're stressed out, our GI tract starts producing enough of the pancreatic enzymes that we need, and so the food stays in the stomach longer. When the food stays in the stomach longer, we're more prone to develop acid reflux, whereas if we relax, laugh, chew our food 20 to 30 times, set our forks down, make the conversation pleasant, get them belly laughs, you digest better, and the food exits the stomach faster, and so we don't get as much acid reflux. Acid reflux just means the acids reflux up. There's a little valve at the end of the esophagus called the lower esophageal sphincter. It's a sphincter, a little muscle. And when you eat a lot of fatty foods, or when you eat a lot of acidic foods like tomato sauce, or if you eat a lot of garlic, or if you eat a lot of peppers or tomato sauce or citrus fruits or peppermint or chocolate or caffeine, cause that little sphincter to dilate. When that sphincter dilates, that acid just flows up and starts to cause heartburn, indigestion. When all we have to do really is just to slow down, relax, realize what are the trigger foods for acid reflux and minimize those, and don't eat them late at night, because if you eat them late at night, the sphincter's going to open, that acid's going to come out, it's going to burn your esophagus and interfere with your sleep.